Hello, everyone. Welcome to RevTalk, fresh ideas to accelerate your revenue. I'm Brian Elliott, President and Founder of Depreciation Protection, and today we're going to go over a few real-life claim examples. If you recall, Depreciation Protection was designed to protect the borrower's equity in the event of total loss and help them recover from what depreciation would take away. It doesn't take much for a total loss these days. This vehicle on the left-hand side of the screen would be considered by many to be a total loss. Unfortunately, the car has massive damage. What we're finding today, though, is vehicles on the right-hand side will often be deemed a total loss by the primary carrier. This vehicle, for example, was one of my business partners out of Arizona. His wife's car, 15 months old, $35,000 of damage and deemed a total loss. The vehicle could almost be driven away from the accident if it wasn't for the right quarter panel touching the wheel. What we're finding is more and more vehicles and more borrowers are put in this situation. And unfortunately, due to depreciation, the borrower stands to lose all of his or her hard-earned equity or money invested in the vehicle at time of total loss. Let's look at a few examples. This example hits close to home for me. This was our first ever depreciation protection claim, and I spoke with this member from a credit union in Kentucky. Her name was Leanne. She was buying the 2012 Volvo for her daughter. She wanted to teach her daughter how to make payments, so she put a large down payment and had a trade as well. As you see in this example, the retail value of the vehicle was $24,000, and the amount financed was almost $11,000. Leanne had over $13,000 of positive equity in this vehicle. Unfortunately, the daughter totaled the vehicle in December of 2016, and the loan balance at the time of loss was $9,724. As you see, they'd only made a couple loan payments before the vehicle was totaled. With depreciation protection, we locked in the original value of the vehicle and paid the difference between the original retail value and the loan balance at total loss, resulting in paying the loan off in full. Because of depreciation protection, when Allstate came and settled with the credit union and member, Allstate paid $19,326. Depreciation protection had already paid the loan off in full, so the credit union was able to release the $19,326 to Leanne as cash. Leanne said, "I'm so happy that I put money down on this vehicle and that the credit union had this protection to cover me." See, without depreciation protection, Leanne would have been fine. The Allstate settlement would have paid the loan off in full. However, Leanne would have lost over $5,000 to depreciation in the short time frame that her vehicle was totaled. Here's another example. Here's a Michigan credit union example of a vehicle, $34,000 in retail value, $27,000 loan balance. The member had over $7,400 of positive equity in day one. The vehicle was totaled just a few months after purchase, and the loan balance, as you see, only slightly decreased, maybe one payment to the loan. Depreciation protection came in, took the retail value at the time the policy was purchased, minus the loan balance at time of total loss, resulted in a waiver amount of $7,738, which was applied immediately towards the outstanding loan balance prior to primary carrier settlement. After the depreciation protection benefit was applied to the loan balance, the member was left with a balance of $18,959. The primary carrier came in, put an ACV value of the vehicle of about $29,000. After paying off the loan, the member walked away with $9,945 cash. The talking points are this. Initially, day one, the borrower had over $7,400 of positive equity. As the loan was paid down, the depreciation protection waiver grew. And without depreciation protection, the borrower would have lost over $5,000 of equity invested in the vehicle. Thanks for your time. Visit us online to find out more about depreciation protection.